So it's FLOSS Magazine. We're here with Mr. Benet.
What's up?
Got that new album coming out.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling about it?
Man, this record is it's gonna be the best record of my career, man.
Oh wow,
It's,
that's
you know, whole thing about this record was like I wanted to make a record that felt like it was written and produced in the mid '70s.
right.
You know, because I mean, when I listen to, you know, contemporary music today, you know, it just, I mean, there's some nice artists out there. There's some, you know, there's some very talented new artists out there. But compared to the way music was crafted back in the day, compared to the amount of dope artists we had back in the day, it's like no comparison. And I think a big factor of that is the way records are made now versus the way they were made, you know, when I was growing up. So, you know, I basically, you know, went to Warner Brothers and said, look, I'm gonna need a little bit more budget this time, because what I want to do is I want to have, you know, live strings on almost everything, live horns on everything. I want real dope musicians playing every song as opposed to just tracking stuff, you know, on a computer and this, that, and the other. So as you can imagine, with the, you know, current economic climate, let alone how it's 10 times worse in the music industry.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly pleased, to say the least, that they, you know, they were on board with the idea, and you know, broke me off what I needed to go make this record. Which, you know, if the first single is any indication, I mean, you know, that rawness, that realness that people are feeling and reacting to on Sometimes I Cry, then, you know, this is going to be a favorite of a lot of people, this whole CD.
Right.
I mean, I was just you know, finding out a little while ago that Lil Wayne was saying that this is the best song he's heard, and, you know, since Maxwell's Little Wings. I mean, since Maxwell's Woman's Work.
Right.
And you know, I mean, I think there's a reason for that excitement. I think there's a hunger for this kind of realness.
On my back, struggling.
Is there a meaning behind the new album title, Lost in Time?
Yeah, I really feel like this method of music being less about the image, the celebrity factor, or the I don't know, a lot of other things that tend to sell music nowadays, other than the substance or the musicianship of the music. I think that philosophy has just is one. I don't want to say it's dead, you know, because like I said, I mean, there's some dope artists out there. It's just not like it was, where the emphasis was not put on, you know, who's in the news for doing some stupid stuff, or who's in the news for, or I don't know, just like the more surface aspects of a celebrity. The emphasis back then was, can this person get on stage and just kill vocally?
Right.
Does this person's music have incredible arrangements, and is it somehow creatively expressing this genre, whatever genre this person is you know, performing in? So I think that's where the emphasis was back in the day, where the emphasis is almost on celebrity factor today. So I think that philosophy is a little bit lost, and that passion of musicianship and the craftsmanship of the album. Yeah, so that's kind of where I was coming from with Lost in Time.
Okay. How do you go about naming your songs? I guess you kind of answered some of that.
Yeah, I think I think for the most part, it's interesting. You know, when writing songs, usually musically, it's almost like I'm hearing the melody already completed. Excuse me. Um, it's like, you know, conceptually, when a song first hits me, you know, it's like out of nowhere. You know, like I'll just hear, boom, oh, that melody is dope, and then I realize, oh, I never heard that before. So, and then at that point, it's time to somehow make some kind of recording of that melody that just popped in your head. And as you're making usually for me, when I'm making the recording, that's when I'll start hearing, oh, the bass is doing this. Okay, okay, I can hear the strings coming right here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay, okay. And then that's a grand piano. That's not a Rhodes. That's a grand piano right there. It's heavy on the bass notes on the piano. So I'm hearing that, and usually when I'm hearing that stage of it, somewhere in the hook, I'll start hearing vowel sounds. Like with Sometimes I Cry, it was just, you know, I was just singing, cry. You know, I would just sing cry at the end. And once the melody is established on some kind of a recording,
Right.
like it's usually just me mumbling for most of the verses, and then the chorus comes in, and I'm usually going back to this one vowel sound. That's when I just start to let the melody speak to me, and how the music feels speak to me. And it's either going to feel like a song about breaking up, or it's going to feel like a song about what's going on in the world. It's going to feel like a song about, you know, losing somebody, or being in love. You know, that's when the music starts speaking to me, and then you just fill in the words.
What's that moment like? Like you said earlier, a few seconds ago, when the melody first hits you, is that like a eureka moment? It's there.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like it's almost like it's a euphoria rush.
Definitely.
You know, it's almost, I don't know. I mean, I don't really do drugs, but it feels like a hit or something.
Right.
You know, it feels like a giddiness. It feels like, let me hurry up and make some kind of recording of this before I forget. It feels like, you know, I don't know, probably like how people describe, like when they hear a song that they really love for the first time.
Right.
It's just a rush of all this good feeling.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, my Lord, yeah.
What are your favorite songs on this album?
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. You know, thing about this record is it's representing a lot of different colors of mid '70s soul. So, I mean, and we really took our time on each song, and each song just means so much. I mean, you had the songs like The Stylistics and Blue Magic, and we got songs that are kind of representative of that. We had songs that were like Curtis Mayfield, the, you know, Eddie Kendricks kind of vibe. And we got songs that represent that kind of thing. So I'm saying, I don't know, man. I can't really pick a favorite.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah.
And you know, for the fans out there that don't know the title of your album, once again,
Lost in Time. Name of the album is Lost in Time. Folks, what's up?
any last minute words to your fans? Or
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for, you know, feeling the music, and follow me on Twitter at Benet, EBENET. Go to my fan site at trueebfans.com, TRUEEBFANS.com, or follow me on, or just go to my website, ericbenet.net. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for, you know, I've been in the game a little while, and thanks to Irrelevant.
absolutely.
Wow. Every day it gets harder. Just the cost of living pulling me down.